evening, and welcome back to PWT Rely News with your host, Mosey Along. And tonight on the Prez, we're doing a parable called The King's New Orders. Parable about power, paperwork, and a very busy monarch in a Kingdom of Republica. The king had a habit. Whenever the realm grew restless, whenever the winds shifted, whenever the council whispered too loudly, he would retreat to his chamber and sign orders. Dozens of them, sometimes hundreds of them. Some were grand proclamations, some were tiny adjustments. Some were so obscure that even the scribes weren't sure what they meant. The king signed with a flourish, with urgency, with conviction, and always with the same declaration: this will change everything. But the council, loyal, wary, and perpetually confused, never quite knew what everything meant. They gathered each morning to review the new scrolls, unrolling them across long tables, squinting at the royal seal, and asking the same question: is this a decree, a suggestion, or a very enthusiastic memo? One order commanded the Ministry of Roads to accelerate the future. Another instructed the Bureau of Commerce to unleash prosperity. A third simply said, do better, with no further explanation. The scribes dutifully copied each order, sending them across the kingdom. Farmers received directives to prepare for abundance. Fishermen were told to anticipate opportunity. The Royal Weather Office was instructed to negotiate with the climate, which they found difficult as the climate rarely responded to letters. Meanwhile, the king continued signing. His quill never rested. His advisors nodded politely, unsure whether they were witnessing history or just paperwork. And the people, they watched with curiosity. Some believed the orders would transform the realm. Others suspected they were symbolic gestures. Most simply wondered whether the council would ever admit they didn't understand half of what they were reading. In the end, the king's new orders became a legend, not because of what they accomplished, but because of how earnestly they were delivered. A reminder that in times of uncertainty, leaders often reach for the pen. Councils often pretended to understand, and kingdoms often wait to see whether the parchment would actually change the world. Satire, yes, but also a gentle truth. Power is loudest on paper and quietest in practice. Thank you for listening, and please go over to our website, pwtrelightnews.kinsta.cloud, CLOUD, and keep up with the King's new authors, because it's an ongoing story. Stay alert, stay awake, be happy, enjoy the day. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Good night.